And the first things that I kind of see is quite a lot of sand synergy actually. Like you've got 32 moon sand, you've got atop the highest tower, you've got showdown on the inverted mirror, you've got world peace sand, and you've got world peace in 3 kingdoms. Like that's a lot of sand goals. Like this board is probably gonna be really interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like an early finish hiding amongst the lines. Um yeah, I think they could definitely do something with that stands synergy. There's not a lot of like late game goals actually. Like Neo takes the bonk on the bridge, which is a really good start. But yeah, I think like honestly, Catch the Rabbit Lost isn't that bad of a middle strat. Like it could be a lot worse. But that is at least a night metro because you visit Lost to get that goal. So we'll keep that in mind. But honestly, if you like head up column 3 with like column 5 and then did the diagonal, I think that's a viable route. Like obviously world peace in 3 kingdoms. That'd be like Cascade, Lake, and Sand. I think that could be like a viable strategy. I'm not sure if world peace could be worth like a night metro finish, but honestly that. Oh, and also that's 2 revisits. Like I'm more inclined to do revisits if it's like an early finish. But yeah, I think that like even if they don't go for a lost finish, I think there's like quite a few viable routes. Like could be a contender, like 7 bits from 8 moons. That's at least a lost finish. So I think that could work nicely with everything else. I don't know how I feel about 32 moon stands, because on the one hand, a goal like that is really slow. On the other hand, if it leads you to an early finish, it's worth it. But BP is getting some Cascade purples here. So that tells us a lot about the route that he's thinking of. Because unless I'm being really blind, and I have been blind before, I think that could point towards all regionals in 2 kingdoms. Like that goal isn't exactly the best because it can be quite slow. But I could honestly see it working. Like row 3 looks nice, row 2 looks nice. Like I feel like this board is kind of like simple really. Like in terms of like going for an early finish, there's definitely a lot of options. Neo sort of just rushed Garden Brood to do this fight, so far he hasn't really picked up anything extra. He's just doing the fight, whereas BP's on 15 regionals. So maybe BP has thought about his route a bit more, or maybe Neo doesn't like the look of doing Cascade regionals. But yeah, they'll probably be more certain of BP's route if he chooses to get more moons. Since we have 2 moons from Siberia, Cascade. And that's actually not too bad. Because to get all regionals in Cascade, there's 4 regionals in the Siberia, and it's the very long 8-bit one. And that ties into the 7 moons from 8 bits, ties into the 2 moons from Swearers, the regionals. So I think if you were to do all regionals and Cascade, which is usually kind of slow, it is very viable. Neo choosing to go back through gets the checkpoint, and he's going to do this sub-area. I suspect he wants to do 7 moons from 8 bits. And he is going to do the trick jump. Also, that is a good point. That there is this trick jump that Neo just performed. First try, by the way. You can do that to speed it up. But yeah, if you're just coming in for this 8-bit, which Neo wants the other moon as well, which is interesting. But yeah, it's got like type transition, and honestly, it's not that bad because I feel like Cascade's areas in general are slow. Like the one with all the chain jumps and all the cutscenes between them, and like the Dino one with like the moon spawn and you have to kill all the thing. Like I feel like your choices for sub areas in Cascade aren't that well, but I do like the idea of pairing like the 8-bit square and the all regional square with this sub area. I think that works nicely. But Neo probably, if he's doing row 3, which he could be, he might be doing all regionals late because this board you have 20 regionals late, so you can oh, and you have 10 regionals late, so you can really incorporate those squares together instead of what BP is doing, which is he has to get these regionals for not really much reason. But I don't know. It's also pretty much a preference thing. Like, I'd say the difference between Cascade regionals and Lake regionals aren't that great. But yeah, that was really scary what BP just did, by the way. But yeah, looks like Neo is first to leave Cascade into Sand. Whereas BP is just gonna finish up here and get the remaining that he hasn't been able to get just yet. So missing a sets, probably these ones underneath. Yep, doing some pretty good routing. And yeah, he's gonna leave. So definitely thinking of row 3. I'd say row 3, yeah. Definitely row 3. So and Neo is picking up some sand regionals here. If he's looking at row 5, if he's looking at column 5, then he needs 50 of those. 50 sand regionals, they're not that bad. You kind of somewhat go out of your way for them. But I think in this like route, and because there's so much like stuff going on in the Sand Kingdom, then yeah, I can definitely see you picking up 50 regionals in that route. So yeah, I think, yeah, if Neo is doing World Peace, I think, like I said, I think World Peace is a smart play here. Like, if you're doing World Peace in 3 Kingdoms, and also Showdown on the Inverted Pyramid, and atop of the highest tower, like, honestly, I think it works really well together. Like, sure, World Peace takes some time, but I think the way that they just fit together on this board, it's really, I don't know, lean more towards Neo's routing than BP's, but obviously I don't know, like BP could still do world peace, you know, but you definitely need to do either world peace sand or world peace wooded for the 3 kingdoms if you were looking at column 3. But yeah, looks like Neo's going to go towards IP clip, and BP is sort of doing the world peace route here. Like, this is world peace movement that he's doing. It is very viable that he is about to do IP clip. Yeah. I think they're both doing showdown on the inverted pyramid at least. And also you get an extra 8-bit moon. So if you need a lost finish with 7 moons from 8 bits, you need this moon, I'm pretty sure. Or I can't remember if it's either you need this moon with the wooded 8-bit moon. But yeah, this is just another nice easy pickup in terms of moons. If we had like treasure chest moon squares, this would also be really useful. But yeah. And BP has also been getting some regionals. They're actually super close together, which is crazy. Because you saw like how far apart BP was out of his way for all those regionals. And now they're really close together. So yeah, this is really interesting. But yeah, we'll get to see Neo's favorite boss, Harriet. And also get a square on the board. I think honestly, based on the amount of moons that the runners have right now, I think it's very likely that they both have the same idea of connecting world peace sand with the showdown on the inverted pyramid. Like, yeah, I don't know. So, also, if you do world peace sand, it's not really necessary in this route because we only have 3 timer challenges, right? But if you didn't want to go out of your way for any more timer challenges, you could do world peace sand, get some timer challenges there. Like world peace sand unlocks you to quite a few moons. Like there's that lucky 2 fishy moon, which is also a toad moon. But yeah, I think based on the fact that they didn't have very many moons going into the Harriet fight, I think it's very possible it's world peace. But we'll definitely see. Like, how many moons does Neo have now? He has 10. That's really interesting. He didn't get the atop the highest tower moon. He's just gonna go straight into the hole in the desert. BP on the other hand chooses to get the tower moon. But yeah, Neo's picking up some extra purple coins in the ice cave. I can't call it an ice cave. It's a hole. It's the hole in the desert that happens to have ice in it. So yeah. And yeah, so if Neo gets his chest moon here, then he'll wait a second. He'll still need an extra moon. Okay, so he's gonna fight Nutclo Tech, but he'll need an extra moon. But yeah, BP is also going into the hole in the desert. Which I think is interesting for sure. Like the fact that both these runners felt that world peace was very viable says a lot about this board. Oh, oh no, BP! Oh, that's super unfortunate. Taking a death there. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, well, the okay. This is fine. So yeah, I wonder what the other moon that Neo's going to get is. Oh wait, no. Do you? No, Neo wouldn't do that. Neo wouldn't like do 32 moons, Sand would he? There's no way. There's no way he'd just be like, yeah, I'm doing 32 moons. It's like it's so weird. He must have just like miscounted, or he must want like a timer challenge or something like that. Like BP has one less moon than Neo as well, so they must have the same idea. BP really struggling with this Nucleotech fight here. And he actually loses a cycle there. Because he... BP's lost quite a bit of time. This, if, like, a small margin, this like, sand for BP just has been so unfortunate. But yeah, Neo... Oh yeah, of course, Neo wants more purples. So that makes more sense. That makes more sense why he didn't have the right number of moons. Because he still needed 50 coins. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, he needs one more. Oh dear. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Wow, that was lucky. So, Neo has 50. Right. And he's buying the sticker. Of course, yeah, that made sense. I'm being dumb. So yeah. How many coins did BP have? Did he have more or less? Yeah, Nia's gonna leave sand. 36. That's actually quite a lot of purples that he needs to now get. Unless he just didn't like get any purples at the start. He will need like 10 extra. Oh no, it must be quite, yeah, he has to get 10 more. And he needs an extra moon. So yeah. So there's 4 purples here, yeah, of course there is. But yeah, looks like Neo's going into lake. Oh. I honestly thought that Neo might... Actually, no, never mind. Now that I'm more sure of what Neo's route is, I think it makes sense that he's not going for odd regionals here. Yeah, he's doing the timer challenge, right? That makes a lot of sense. Still confused what lines he's doing. I think BP's doing column 5, row 3, and column 3. Yeah. It's honestly a toss-up. Having trouble warping there. So yeah, Neo's just gonna fight Rango. I honestly, yeah. So yeah, you get 2 timer challenges if you fight Rango, and also you get that World Peace in Three Kingdoms square. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly prefer column 3 to the diagonal. And my reasoning for that is, in Wooded, there's only one really fast sub-area, which is Pipes, and then the other ones, I think you unlock after Spewit. So it's just like, do I really want to go back just for like those 2 moons? I don't know. And also I feel like if you had to worry about like 20 unique captured, like, I'm sure it's easy to do by Lost, but I just feel like just thinking about it would be like annoying. And also Neo's Joy-Con needs charging. But yeah, what's TLVR? Top left, bottom right. Also, did I say top left, bottom right? Because I meant bottom left, top right. I keep on getting them mixed up. Honestly, I don't mind the other one either. Like if you were to do top left, bottom right, I think you could get 50 wooded regionals, but it's kind of annoying. I think it would work well if you did 35 and 50, but just 50 regionals is annoying. Like, especially in this route, I guess you could go to Deep Woods for your Nut Moon, but it's like, you have no other needs to do Deep Woods. But yeah, I'll stop talking about the board and start talking about BP, who is about to fight Rango. Probably going to do his last 2 timer challenges in this kingdom, because the only other timer challenge after this is in Deep Woods. And like I said, you don't really have a reason to do Deep Woods on this board. It will kind of be like a 1 minute going out of your way for some purples and maybe a moon. But yeah. So it looks like Neo's getting his 10 regionals and buying this sticker. Which, yeah, makes sense. Because if you need 5 stickers, right, then you need Sand, Late, Wooded, Lost. You would have to... That's another thing that we didn't really consider. Like, if you want 5 stickers, you have to revisit Cap or Cascade. In which BP has the other hand, because he already got his regionals in Cascade. So he could just revisit Cascade for the shop. I think I did actually mention 2 revisits right at the start. Like I talked about doing 2 revisits. Like I said, I don't mind it because it's such an early finish. But yeah, Neo is going to Wooded. Oh. Hold up. Guys. I'm confused. I thought I knew what route BP was doing. I was so sure with what was he doing, but it actually looks like he must changed. He must have changed his mind. I think he's changed his mind because yeah, but I'm losing my mind. He's just marking everything. He's making me lose my mind. Okay. I think because BP didn't do puzzle room and he's not been buying stickers, it must mean he's doing bottom column 3 and row 3. It will be so hard to get all regionals in one kingdom and then just change your minds, because that is a huge time loss for nothing. All right. So that's my logic. But, yeah, I think that must be what he's doing. I don't think he's doing column 5 anymore. He must have thought about it and changed his mind. Kinda did World Peace Sand for no real reason. Well, World Peace in 3 Kingdoms. I think on this board I would definitely have done sand over wooded piece. But you do get a square if you're doing column 5. That much is true. But yeah, I think BP was a bit confused. But yeah, we'll get to see Neo do this sub area, which I thought you could only unlock half to spew it, but I am stupid apparently. I don't know. These runners are doing stuff that's making my head hurt. Like, I'm so confused. Like, why was Neo always going for Route 2? He must have been. Yeah, he must have been. Yeah, he must. Yeah, because we saw him do the 8-bits. We saw him do the puzzle room. Saw him mark off showdown. So yeah, I think him doing sub-areas makes sense. But yeah. Honestly, I don't like 50 regionals on this board. Like, I feel like it's doable in wooded, but they're just so annoying to get. 10 mins from nuts. It's not great, but it's okay. You can deal with it. But yeah, both these runners making sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so both runners making sure they get nuts. Both runners making sure they get purples. So yeah. Neo doing the goated climb route. if you do climb route and you're any percent speedrun instead of warp route, I just want to talk. Warp route is so much better. BP got to the story moon sooner than Neo did. I don't know. Like, you guys say that, oh, there's no way BP can recover from, like, the mistakes that he did in Sand, but it's honestly closer than you think. Please don't fuck up Flower Skip and prove me wrong. Like, they have pretty much the same number of moons in Wooded. Like, I think Neo has more purples than BP, but like, yeah, he has 5 more purples. Like, this is still anyone's race. Like, you guys can't call it early, alright? I'm calling out chat for calling the race early. Also, did BP do tower skip just for those purples, and then was like, okay, I'm going in the tower now. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that strat. Call out just that one person. No, I don't feel that mean. I'll just complain at chat instead. How's that? I don't know, just don't call things early, to be honest. Like, this is still super, super close. And look at this, he's even doing Spewerless. What chat?
Hello?
Yo. Is that
Yo.
true?
It is a try. I rushed home, didn't get any eggs. Let's go. Let's do this.
You should have gotten your eggs, Troy.
Ah, we got plenty of eggs at home, it's fine.
Everyone, welcome Troy of Athens, who is my co-commentator, Pog.
Yeah, I totally didn't go to the market forgetting that I had to do this. But also, I mean, I kind of like promised my parents I'd go to the market today, so like, you know, they kind of let me live in their house, so I felt like it was a bit more important anyway. Okay.
This race has been really something, like, Chav just being comparing routes, like, they've been arguing which rows are actually better, and BP's just been marking off every single strat that he can, so that's how this race has gone so far.
Oh, so we got a blackout going on, cool.
Yeah, like, I believe BP doing row 3, C3, and C5. And I think Neo is doing top left, bottom right, row 2, and column 5. But yeah.
Yeah, so it just okay. So I see that BP he just happens to have a lot of synergy, I guess, going on in the board, so he just keeps marking everything.
Yeah, I thought for the longest time he was doing C5, and then I realized, nope, he isn't. But yeah,
That's great.
like, it was actually interesting because all of this is like a night metro finish technically, because it's a Lost Revisit that you finish on. But yeah, it's just crazy, like, this divergence, and there's like been some crazy stuff, like BP lost quite a bit of talent in Sand, and now they're synced in Cloud.
Yeah, that's I was about to touch on that. They're good. All done there. Yeah, fun to see players in similar areas, even with differing rounds like this.
Yeah, it's just like, despite like BP spending extra time in Cascade, because he got all regional points in Cascade, like they've been quite close together. But yeah, BP is going to do all purples in Lost, I assume.
Yeah, and if what Agron's saying is correct, Neo is essentially just gonna finish up Cloud here, and then go to Lost and like go to Lost, do any percent. Well, more like like I don't know which route it is, whichever route it is, but the one where you go to the top and like
Yeah.
mark that flag and then go back down for the 8-bit section and then die there, and so you respawn at the checkpoint. That route
Yeah.
is probably
Yeah,
what Neo's
like
gonna
the
go
darker
for.
route.
Yeah, thank you. That's the name. The darker route. Yeah,
Um,
that's the route that it's in. Okay, so yeah, the darker route for Lost is most likely what Neo's gonna go for, provided he
oh
doesn't
no.
just
Yeah, he
dive
died.
right into the poison.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that
yeah,
loses
Neo
a bit of time.
yeah, so Neo certainly has less to do, less left for him, but he will have to go through all of Lost and then leave and come back because the catch the rabbit, the center square doesn't happen until you return to Lost.
Yeah, well, the thing about them both is that, well, they're both doing that revisit, but Neo actually needs to do an extra revisit on top of that because he has 5 stickers, and you can only buy 4 stickers until Lost without a revisit. He'll have to revisit Cascade or Cat Kingdom to get his 5th and final sticker. So that's the downside in Neo's route.
Okay.
But yeah, BP has to get all these regionals, and these are really difficult to grab. If, like, I'm sure BP is very inexperienced, but yeah,
It can
it's
be a
still
pain
it's
because
really really
those
hard.
purples are directly under the propeller, so without activating, I mean, even if you activate Klepta, to climb to the top of those poles would be kind of annoying. But I mean, I've seen a couple of APC routes of Lost Kingdom. It doesn't look too bad once you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think it's just hard because obviously he does all those down throw strats.
Yeah. And did a bit of a miss jump there, yeah, 'cause he's supposed to long jump from here to get to the tree.
Yep. Oh yeah. So yeah, both these runners are just gonna make their way as fast as possible through this entire kingdom. But it's gonna be a really close finish, I think. Like, BP only needs like these 2 last goals, I think. Wait.
Yeah, and just to
Yeah.
clarify for something in chat, I see apparently Neo skipped over the butterfly. It might have been a case of that he just it messed up, like he might have messed it up. It's somewhat easy to mess up butterfly, and considering that he was also going for 8-bit moons anyway, he was grabbing a couple extra, so he could just skip over that butterfly and just pick up something along and like adapt an any percent route onto it, kind of. So he might have just done something like that where can't get the butterfly. Well, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah. And that was BP's last moon and purples. So he can just leave to Night Metro and then go back and revisit Lost. And like I said, Neo still needs that revisit and also either a Cap or Cascade revisit. So this is super close. Oh, actually, you know what Neo could have done? He could have also done 10 purples in Night Metro and then gone to the shop there as well.
Yes, it does actually look like BP might be able to finish first here, considering he does only need to return to Lost, whereas Neo still has to finish his revisit here and buy a sticker, and then come back. And he still has to collect purples in this kingdom in order to do it. Oh,
he didn't get any purples on first visit.
I mean, that can happen sometimes. You don't have your route determined just yet, so you just do an any percent cascade. But honestly, this is looking pretty good for BP, provided that the bunny does not, provided that the bunny cooperates.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see, because
I've seen some wacky problems with the bunny before. Yeah, this bunny can be annoying, but he got it, and that is time for BP.
GG to BP. That was
letting himself fall. Why
Oh,
did it? Oh, we both hit done.
we
Good
did
job.
it. Let's see. No,
He's the one.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't want to talk about it.
Did it.
Oh
How dare we
dear.
both do tracking?
Alright, okay, they're both done. Wait, okay,
Yeah.
do
Why
we
does
leave
it still say
them?
winner? What is it?
Okay,
What is it? Hold on. What's
we'll
happening?
undone him, but
Yeah.
we'll give him a star of 1. Okay, this is
Layout.
fine.
Layout. Oh, now it says negative. Okay, you do it, Eden. Clearly, we are like overloading the system with commands. I didn't know you'd be doing it too. Okay, sorry.
No, this is fine. So
Well, now we know what happens when it goes into -1. Nothing is the answer. It just doesn't care.
can we just talk about? Can we just talk about this? Look at the time difference between them. 38 seconds and 0-2, right? That's a 40-second difference. 40? No, 20-second difference. Eden! So, that's actually crazy. Like, it would have been even more if BP didn't, like, die and then mess up the upload tech fight. But, oh my god, that race was really fast. Oh, why did Neo unpause?
Who cares?
What? Neo? what happened
It doesn't
here?
matter.
Yeah, but did he miss anything? Like,
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really paying attention to trackers or anything.
but yeah, we do have trackers.
Yes.
So
Lip blue.
yeah, so he'll probably be able to tell us.
Oh, he's
if
shouting out trackers. Trackers are very important. In bingo, it can be very useful to have sort of things like that.
Everything. Okay, so the tracker Blipblow has confirmed that BP got everything, which is pretty pog. Because the last thing you want to do in your bingo is forget something. But yeah, GG's to BP for winning match 1. That was really crazy. I think match 2 is going to be like really like even more exciting. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you deal with race with commentator controls for now on, because that was comedy.
Wait,
of
we don't
errors.
talk about we don't
It was
talk
a comedy
about
of
Troy.
errors. No, it's funny. We talk about it all the time.
Okay, next time I commentate with you, I'll bring it up constantly.
Awesome.
Alright, so looks like we're just preparing for the next race. So yeah, that should be starting very shortly, but it will be right after this one, so stick around. Maybe like get a cup of tea or something. I don't know. Do Americans drink tea? I don't know.
Occasionally.
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 So, yeah.
Iced tea.
Bathroom
I drink iced tea more frequently. Get a glass of water. I don't know, get some snacks, some chips. Or chips, depending on your accent.
Yeah, reposition your posture, get those posture checks.
Yeah.
You know.
Hydrate.
But yeah.
Guys, Eden was talking to me when they said something about tea. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what they meant when they said like, do Americans drink tea? It's like I'm the American here.
Yeah, imagine being from America, SMH.
Yeah. It's a scary time to be an American. But let's not get into that. Let's just have some bingo.
Any tea drinkers yet? Yeah, but the real question is, if you drink tea, right? Do you drink like the sweet tea that like the South American Not South.
No.
South.
No.
Like the Southern
No.
Americans do.
No. No.
No.
No. No. No. It's
No.
disgusting. It's just gross.
I've never had it.
It's not good. It literally just tastes like sugar. Like you're just drinking sugar, and it's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like my
I'm from New
tea with
York.
sugar.
I don't do that shit. It's
New York.
around, like there sweet tea exists here. Like it's made its way here. I think there are some like brand names that sell sweet tea, like as a brand, like sweet tea flavors. Like I think Brisk has a sweet tea flavor, but like it's not good. Which is crazy because like Brisk itself is actually loaded with sugar.
Mm.
And so then you're like, and we're gonna make a sweet tea version of this thing that's loaded with sugar already. And I'm like,
I mean, I like my tea with 2 sugars in it, but if you like did sweet tea, which basically has like it's got like ounces of sugar in it, I'm pretty
it's
sure.
basically like 50% sugar. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Um,
I'm
but yeah,
in where in New York am I? I'm in New York. I'm not about to dox myself. Thank you.
he's in New York,
No,
obviously.
no, I'm just in the state of New York. I'm not getting any more specific than that.
You guys want to hear a fun fact
What
about
is
New
your
York?
exact address? That is none of your business street.
Yeah.
Yeah, 420 none of your business street. You can find me there.
The fun fact about New York is New York City isn't even the capital of New York. It's Albany. And that is your Eden 8 fun fact of today. And also Troy of Athens lives in New York. Who knew?
Damn it, G-Man, you found me. Yes, you figured it out. I live on a Funky Kong Lane. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah, I'm on like the corner of Dixie and uh and Funky. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to like the US of A. I think visiting like a state like New York would be cool. But like visiting a state that like no one's ever heard of, like Iowa. Who's heard of Iowa? Like
You're not even
imagine
saying it correctly.
exactly. No one's heard of it because no one can pronounce it because it's a stupid name. Iowa. There you go.
Yeah, Iowa. It's kind of
Iowa.
it just kind of flows.
Hey, it's funny. I can pronounce Arkansas, and that's it.
Well, that's
Arkansas.
because
Imagine.
I think because everyone is like, why the heck is it pronounced like that?
Yeah, you have a state called Kansas.
No,
So,
we know. Look,
so you'd
here's the
think.
thing. We know. What do you mean you think? I didn't make these states. What? Why are you blaming me for this stuff?
It's all your fault, Troy. Alright. So, after all that talk about tea and Americans and stuff, it looks like the runners are actually getting ready whilst we've been going, like,
How do you pronounce
this.
Albuquerque? It's Albuquerque.
I know how to pronounce it because of High School Musical, because it's saying
Listen.
Albuquerque.
So,
Like,
I'll give you one thing about New York. Because of like a lot, I'm not exactly sure why, but a lot of our town names are actually Native American words. So
Right.
they're spelled really like it's actually a lot of people from outside of the area have a really hard time pronouncing the town names because they just don't look like anything you could figure out. Like, but to me, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's Hop Hog right there. Even though it says like hop, even though, like, I'll just type it in chat. Like, that is, by the way, this isn't where I live, I promise you. But, like, try to pronounce that. Like,
I got no clue. I'm not even gonna attempt it because I don't want to offend anyone.
that is Hop Hog.
Like Hopog? That's actually a really cool name. We've got
Yeah.
really things in England as well. Like just look up like weird
Yes,
English
Hop Hog
towns.
is also Hop Hog is also a company that makes capture cards. Yeah,
Why?
Poughkeepsie. Well, you
No,
missed an S, Rhino.
guys. Listen, the bingo is starting. Match
Oh,
2.
the bingo is
Match 2 of
starting.
the grand finals, and I see a lot of seaside calls and 28 unique captures. I immediately hate this board. Don't say a snow seaside lot, please. Don't do it. Um,
Hold on, I'm looking.
if you wanted to do 28 unique captures before snow and seaside, I think it's doable. But this
Mm-hmm.
board is
Kind of dumb.
bad.
It's kind of dumb.
This board,
Kind of a dumb board.
yeah. Hey, yeah. Actually, no. Yeah, no.
Okay,
There is
the
definitely a way out of it,
center
but
square is
yeah.
nice. The center square is nice. I like that one.
No. Okay.
Look,
I'll
Eden,
tell you.
Eden, listen. The center square is nice.
I'm sorry, Troy. It's really nice. No, listen. I'll tell you why I don't like it. One, it's a revisit. Two, Cap Kingdom moons are kind of slow. Like the only good thing about Cap moons is if you have like a moon that's like moon shards or like yeah, literally just moon shards. But yeah, the sub areas are kind of slow in Cap. It's not awful. It's not the worst thing on this board, but yeah, it's not really good. So yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure things out, and I like cap revisits. That's all it is. I know a lot of people like cap revisits, so they can be fun.
You know what's actually like the most annoying cap revisit? The first one is 2 checkpoints because you're so close to it being good. And then the second one that's the most annoying is 8 moons in cap, because that's just terrible.
Yeah, so this board is really annoying, by the way.
It is. It's awful.
The only Metro finish is row 4, C4, TLBR. I thought it looked something like that.
Yeah.
04 dude likes this board.
I'm unsure.
I actually personally like the diagonal other than 28 unique captures. Like, that's the part that makes it annoying.
Yeah. I'm actually really unsure if like a quote unquote early finish is good on this board, but all the other squares just look so bad. Like
Yeah.
you have
I mean,
World Peace Wooded with no real synergy apart from World Peace in Three Kingdoms, and it's like
yeah.
well, you know.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, right away they both are looking to potentially be going for the 20 regional coins in Cascade because of just the regional coin route they went for.
yeah.
And so that makes me think that they're doing top left, bottom right.
Yeah. Well, the thing about
because the other 2 lines have snow and seaside finishes.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Like, obviously, it might be enough to do an early finish, but 28 unique captures just is so awful.
It's not terrible. I mean, like, you just have to do every capture.
I don't know. I
You
don't
just
know
have
whether
to do all of them. That's all it is.
I think maybe like 12 Moons Cascade
Look,
and
look.
20
This
Moons
we're
Lake might be worth not
Eden.
doing all the way through Day Metro, but
Eden. Here's the thing. BP just went for the giant chain shop, so we're seeing 28 captures.
oh no, BP, no. I actually dislike it so much. This mod is awful.
Look,
Honestly, if I were to do this board, I would cry. Like 6 multi-moons as well? Like, are you kidding me?
Eden,
Like,
Eden. That's why you're not in the finals. Moving on.
no. Neo actually published the
Oh, Neo, what
scoring
is
for
happening?
players,
Neo got
and
slapped out of the chain chomp.
like, I actually came second to last in this tournament. I'll have you know, I didn't come last. I came second to last.
Yeah. Okay. Well done.
Um,
It's great. I didn't compete. Moving on. So we
yeah.
got Neo, who yes, like I said, did get slapped out of the chain chompkins. And that honestly, I did laugh at it, but that's actually not that big of a deal. Uh, Frequently during the boss fight is a time when you will try to be figuring out your route sometimes. So it's not a huge deal to be doing something like that, considering it's so common to do it, and it's not a huge time loss. So yeah, you sometimes you just kind of do it, and then just kind of just like lazily hold the joystick down, hoping that you don't get slapped by Madame Brutal while you're looking at the board, trying to figure out your route. So yeah, it happens.
Anyway, okay, as much as I dislike this mod, I will say there is a lot of synergy with 6 multi-moons, World Peace in Three Kingdoms, and World Peace Wooded. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say whether or not I think that's good or not, but there is synergy. Oh, also there's 4 moons from Music Notes and 5 moons from Music Notes, like, that's crazy. Like, honestly, okay, listen, I don't think row 1 and... No, not row 1. Column 1 and row 5 are that bad.
It's great because all of the squares that you just mentioned have snow and seaside goals in their lines. So all those synergies are almost right out the window.
Like,
Almost.
okay,
Like,
honestly,
there might
no.
snow or seaside finish might be viable on this board. It's a
I think
possibility.
it is. I honestly think that if you did row 1, column 1, and row 5, as much as it makes me hate myself to say those, like, it's much faster. I don't know. Like, I'm torn in between saying that it's faster than, like, doing, like, World Peace or doing, like, 20 Moons Lake or something. But, like, Metro, like, going through Day Metro takes, like, 4 minutes if you're, like, Tyrant 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like doing World Peace and getting all those extra moons might take longer than 4 minutes. So, 4 seeds isn't bad at all. Like, you can, like, it's actually okay.
Yeah.
Like, you can plan 1 in Sands, 2 in Metro, and 1 in Sea. Never mind. My proposed route goes to no. You would plan 2.
Yeah. So
But
I think Neo is actually going for row 5 because he did go out of his way for timer challenges on Cascade, and didn't really go for the big chain chomp, if I recall. Like, I didn't see him do it, so that makes me think he's not doing that diagonal, and instead is going for row 5 with the timer challenge included.
Someone in chat is asking which seed is better. So I think it's mainly preference. Like, some people prefer planting all seeds in lake, some people prefer planting all seeds in metro. It doesn't really matter, but I'd say it's probably more viable in metro. But metro, it's just so irritating because you have, like, taxis and stuff, and you have to pick up moons on your way. Whereas in sand, I feel like it's just very straightforward. But yeah, it's mainly preference. I don't think there's a set one that's faster or slower.
Mm-hmm. And we got both of these players going for probably the 30 regional coins in sand, and if you're doing that, you want to make sure you get all the ones in town, because there are 20 regional coins in town, and they're all very close together. So, as opposed to like the rest of Sand Kingdom, which is really spread out, you've got some really nice coins just all in one area for you. So it's good to pick these up.
Yeah, like I've seen some people route this so that they like do all the sand moons first and then come back for regionals later. That's usually if they like fight Harriet.
Right. It
Um,
depends on
but
who.
yeah.
It definitely depends on preference. I mean, a big part of this is routing. Like, it's not even about like your movement should be there. It's useful to have. Like, both these players do actually have really good movement. But a lot of it can just come down to your efficiency for moving from one move to the other, knowing your route and like knowing what you need to do.
Yeah.
To get every objective that you need.
Yeah. BP is doing this world peace movement again. And that makes me nervous. Is Neo gonna do the same thing? I think Neo is doing the same thing.
Yeah, grabbing the checkpoint first, and then go over to Lone Pillar.
BP's getting luggage though. Neo's doing the same thing actually. So that's interesting. Looks like he's going to do his Severia as well, so I think BP definitely wants.
Well, BP makes sense for BP to go in here. Useful, like very useful area to get the capture if you're not gonna go over the island.
Yeah, that's also true. Like this little Severia, it stopped purples. Obviously, it stopped capture as well. Did he actually?
Did he even go for the capture? Oh, he was about. He tried to do a dram just there, but he failed on doing it correctly. So he's just gonna jump back over to do it, and then we're gonna warp out. Okay. But yeah, otherwise you gotta go to the Moai Island
Neo
area
it as well, but that could have been accidental. But yeah, I think BP definitely wants Rofar. And I think Neo does as well. I don't know. Like, if you were to do World Peace in Three Kingdoms, would you do it? Like, they're not doing it in Sand.
Sand's a very long one to do, actually. So no, I would not do that one.
You would either do Sand, or you would either do Wooded. Honestly, I don't know which one is faster. Again, part of it's preference, but again, the thing about Wooded Peace is you fight Spewit, and then you have to make your way all the way back up the kingdom again. But obviously they wouldn't do World Peace right now because of the amount of moons they have. But yeah.
So yeah. BP coming down here for the music notes, I'm guessing here?
Yeah, music notes and purples. Like, there's quite a few purples in the Severia. Oh, also it's a Severia.
Yeah. It is a Severia.
Yeah, but he didn't get the other moon in it though.
I'm just trying to figure. Why do we need so many purples so far? Like after 20, after 30, you're good. Unless like that's the only thing I need.
There's 40 purple sand on the board.
Oh, I don't even notice that. Where is that?
I can't find it. It's on column 1, row 4. So yeah, you could have done.
Yep, there it is.
you could do like 30 regionals and 40 regionals.
And in fact, we're seeing Neo marking off. Yep.
But honestly, I think Neo's doing my route that I suggested. That was kind of a meme. But like I don't know. He's not like I don't know about his captures though. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's it looked like he might be going for top left bottom right, but he hasn't been really stressing on the captures too much.
He
And
didn't.
28
He
is a high
didn't
enough
get
number where you need to
12
pay
moons
attention.
cascade either.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
he's been
neither did
getting music
BP, so
notes. Like they're both
neither
getting
did
music
BP.
notes.
They might be coming back there.
Even just. Oh, how did he make that?
The music notes for that moon are pretty lenient, actually. So.
No, it's like they were about to disappear, and it was
Nah,
like.
it's fine. No,
did
even
it.
when they're flashing, it's actually they flash for a while as well. Like it's very lenient.
Alright. 28 captures is free. Okay. Oh, far, dude. How dare you? Oh, wait. Is he planting the seed as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that could
Yeah.
have been one of his other moons, but it's okay. But yeah, this bot is just, you know, annoying to route. But yeah, it looks like Neo is the first one into lake.
So I think what's going on here is because of the look for hint arts being a thing, I believe that does require backtracking. So,
well,
they
look at
are.
for hint arts. He has to fight Rengo. But all the other ones are kind of fine. It's just you need to fight Rengo. And I actually find it interesting he didn't immediately do the Notes Moon. Preferring to do it after Rengo, I assume.
Well, you get warped back to the Odyssey after beating Rango, so it's not like a huge deal.
Yeah, no, I guess it was just kind of a funny routing choice between them.
It's not funny, it's perfectly reasonable.
It's actually really humorous.
Your humor, I don't understand it. Makes no sense
Look,
to me.
you see BP's doing the music note first.
Yeah, but I don't understand why that makes it funny. Like, it just kind of like, yeah, it's a thing that they did. Like, it's not humorous.
It's just like funny because you can do it both ways. It's like
How is that
a
funny?
weird
It's just like
routing
how the
choice.
game is built. Like, what is?
You know, I want BP to win this match just because he did the music notes first.
You know, I don't care. So let's move on. Because both ways are perfectly fine and are programmed into the game and work just perfectly. And yeah, Neo going for the capture route here, going from the Goomba to the Lakitu to this timer challenge, and Dory's gonna be in the way, and it's gonna be great. There it is, hitting the nose. Good job, and hitting the nose again. The Dory just don't give any, does not care at all about your goals here. This is gonna be right in the way.
Alright, get in the timer challenge. Pog.
Look, maybe you're thinking that Dory wanted to be is getting abused, but I think that Dory just wanted a nose boop, okay? That's clearly what that was. Dory just got their nose booped. That's all that was.
You know, my sister told me like the other day to stop booping my niece's nose because my niece keeps on booping my sister's nose. So, like Dory, you should boop people's noses with their consent.
I don't know how you get an animal's consent, but a
Yeah,
baby, yeah, that you know, like a person get their consent.
Yeah.
BP is not gonna boop the snoot, is gonna be able to go just before Dory is in the way for him. So yeah.
What? Could you imagine if you pronounced name like BP31?
hope
Troy's
so.
very upset with me right now.
Nah,
I
you're
just say
fine.
random things.
It's all good.
BP314159. Where's the rest of the pie?
We'll be here all day, and if you try to do that, I will delete it. I have the sword.
Uh-huh.
Do not
Alright.
spam the chat with pie.
Okay. Neo has left the Lake Kingdom. He's
The
going to the
pie
Wooded
emote is
Kingdom.
fine.
I also saw someone whose like Twitch name and notes and stuff were like all centered around the number pi. It was very fun. And I just posted like
No,
pi
I know.
in the chat.
Everyone is posting pie. I've
Yeah.
noticed. And now the
Chat,
restreamer is posting pie.
chat, what's your favorite kind of pie? Answer that question, Miles. We commentate Neo going into deep woods. And actually, I can excuse deep woods on this board because one, purples. Well, do we
Captures.
need purples? We don't need purples. Okay, there is a timer challenge. Captures.
Captures.
Yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. Oh no, someone's actually posted the number pi.
Oh, that was posted a couple times.
No, like, oh no.
Uh,
uh, uh, SMH mods too slow. Alright, no more posting the number pi.
Don't do that. You were warned. If you do that one more time, I will actually time you out.
Alright, so Neo's just going on his day whilst we're talking about pi.
Don't test us. We exist. I don't know why you need to test us. We're in the chat. Why do you need?
I just realised that they doing the exact same route as each other, like on the board. Like, because they're both marking off the same squares.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they're going for the same lines or not. They're not actually going for the same route because, you know, Neo has to get a different one more different capture besides BP because BP went for the big chain jump where Neo did not even bother.
Yeah. I think BP will go into captures later on. He just chose like not to do it immediately. But I think
Maybe.
based on the previous matches that I've seen from him, I think he does genuinely prefer like doing deep woods later on rather than immediately. And oh no,
Oh,
do not mess
BP!
up the flowers.
He's nah, they're
He
fine. They're
did not
fine.
get the checkpoint, by the way.
It's fine. It's fine.
No.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Say they landed. It's all good.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I don't know if BP remembered to get Poison Piranha. It's a very common capture to forget about. And there's Neo looking at a hint art.
Don't think so.
As I said, it looking at 4 hint arts pretty much requires a revisit. So that I feel like that's what's going on with some of the routing right now.
You know, you could get clouds. The cloud picture match for 2 captures. How exciting is that?
Yeah. Extremely.
Okay, he has 15, so he can buy the costume. And he's not fighting Spirit. I feel like it would make sense to fight Spirit here.
Why?
Based on moon numbers? Well, I don't know. I just feel like he doesn't have a lot of moons, and if he is going to finish with like deep woods moons, then that's a lot
Hubert,
of
you know
moons.
as well as I do, no one wants to go that far for 4 hint arts.
Look, he's going for the capture.
Yep, and here's BB going for the capture and nearly dying in the process.
Oh, not dying.
Not dying, getting the checkpoint to regain health. Good job. And Neo grabbing the fire, bro.
Yep. So BP, yeah, BP needs like.
Wait, I swear, I thought you could get. I thought there were other hint arts that you could get.
No, there's only 4 that you can get. Like, unless you go snow and seaside, which is 5, but there's only 4.
Okay, look, there's a reason why I'm not why I didn't participate in this competition. Okay.
It's alright, Troy. I've said some pretty dumb stuff whilst commentating.
Yeah, I thought like you could go back to Sand or Cap Kingdom for them, but nah. Okay. Cap Kingdom actually makes no sense because the where it is doesn't even exist until you beat the game.
Yeah, a lot of the hint arts that you might see are quite often mixed game. So there's only really like 4 you can get.
Fun.
So 4 is always a snow seaside, and 3 is always day metro, but 2 is lake.
Okay.
There is a bingo cheat sheet as well to tell you the hint arts, I'm pretty sure.
I already have like 5 windows open right now. It's.
Do you want to know how many tabs I have open, Troy? Do not take me there. I will beat you on the number of tabs I have open.
I'm not trying to have a competition here. I'm just telling you how it is, and I don't want to open another one.
Oh look, Neo's fighting Spirit.
Tower skip.
Gotcha. Let's hear Eden. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Welcome
9,
to
10,
counting
11,
with Eden.
12.
This is the stream now.
I have 12 tabs open. Feel free to express your disappointment or encouragement
1, 2, 3,
in
4,
chat.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You're 75. Maybe you should close some tabs, audio dirt. I have 19. What is this, competition?
Yes, it actually is. This is the finals of the Triple Bingo tournament.
Finals of the competition?
Yeah.
I have 3.14. Banned.
How?
Banned for posting on the pie. Close the pie tab. Oh no. Is this just a reoccurring joke now? Just like we talk about pie?
Yeah.
Alright, BP has the outfit. And they're both leaving Wooded at like similar times. Like BP's gained quite a bit of time here.
Look, Cuba, I know that a lot of people here in this chat are Zoomers and don't know anything about School Hard Rock or whatever. I forgot the name of it. Actually, I think that's what I.
have no.
It's an educational show from the '90s. Yep, Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah, I referenced it.
Actually, I think I saw that film and I have a brief memory of like one scene, but I haven't seen it probably for like.
It's a solid.
10
It's a
years.
solid educational show. Nope, that is not Sesame Street. That is from Schoolhouse Rock.
But yeah,
I guarantee you that what I just did is from Schoolhouse Rock.
Look, they kind of synced up at Cloud's Kingdom again, which is kind of interesting. Neo managed to get the hint out. That is not an easy one to grab. BP is also gonna get it. There you go. But yeah, there's still quite a few hint outs that they can grab. Also, BP planted more seeds than Neo did. So BP planted 2 in sand and Neo only got 1. So I think that's also something to keep in mind for Metro. Because Neo will have to plant all three. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
We are not going to Seaside since they have a snow thrower. So yeah. It would be nicer if they were doing Seaside, since Seaside has a really fast seed, but yeah. Okay, let's see if Neo dies. No, he made it, Pog.
It's fine.
Okay,
I was
you got
actually
that.
like
Okay.
that looked like almost like it was gonna be like a touch too short, but it made it. We're good.
Yeah.
BP making sure to grab some purples around Lost Kingdom, and then is making the jump. Looks good.
Okay.
Didn't even have the right camera angle for it, or like the ideal camera angle for it rather.
Yeah.
What, it's Sesame
Yeah.
Street? Look, Huber. Look,
Well,
okay? It's just a banger of a song, okay? I don't care where it's from, really.
okay. We've talked about some random things, but I think Sesame it's gone too far. Oh my god! Did you just see that bonk that B just had? That was really scary. Alright, so both runners are getting their regionals here. BP needs 7 more. No, 3 more
I'm
now.
not even joking. The counting the song Sesame Street counting to 12 is a banger. Like, it's a very good song.
Neo has all his now. It's actually how much time would it take to actually like get a costume in Lost? I guess they don't need to, because they only need 6 costumes, which is probably like really doable. Well, so I guess they didn't need the shop checkpoint. It would have been an extra outfit for them. And BP still needs 3 more regionals. And then I'm unsure which ones he's gonna get. Okay, he's getting these ones. Alright. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Neo doing a quick capture check.
Okay.
And BP getting the one underneath the bridge, no problem.
Neo did actually get the checkpoint, I missed that. So yeah, looks like Neo is getting the extra costume there that BP isn't.
Mm.
Now BP's leaving Lost quicker than Neo. So the leads have changed since Cloud. And they're doing the same route as well.
Yeah.
So even like crazier.
This is incredibly close. I would not be surprised if we go to a game 3 off of legitimate reasons this time. That'd be great. Like an actual game 3 instead of whatever happened in that semi-finals match before.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. So BP 600 points. And if he gets the other hint arts in Metro, he can easily just buy the rest of his costume sets. Like I think he got one in Wooded, he got did he just get the one in Wooded? I don't think he bought one in Late. So yeah, I think he could just buy the rest of his costumes with yellow coins. So yeah, Neo isn't that far behind on coins. I think he's got 100 less, it looks like. Not even 100, just like 40 less. But yeah. I think Neo does have some more advantages in terms of costume sets though. They should have done a CRC to skip Night Metro. Great idea.
No, it's not. It's not. Trust me, Eden, don't do it. Look, BP's audio is usable, yes, but if you haven't noticed, BP is actually not using a capture card to capture his game. So if we switch to his audio, it'll just be a bunch of background noise. So don't do it.
Maybe you should just switch to it for like 5 seconds, just as
No,
just
no,
as a
no,
treat.
no, no, not Eden. I've done it once before. It is bad.
Oh dear.
Yeah, pretty sure I marked that unusable.
Yeah, they did, and I'm just kidding around.
Yeah, I closed the commentator control, so I don't know. Is BP good? Okay, cool. Scared me for a second.
Yeah. So, 2-cycle. Neo gets a much better pattern than BP did.
Yeah, gonna be able to get the 2-cycle before Make a Wiggly even stops moving, so well done.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the best way to try to make these players get capture cards if they don't have them is to support them by following them and giving them attention and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely make sure you follow these runners. Very talented, and these two matches have been very exciting so far.
Yeah. Yeah, links aren't against the rules unless you post some bad links. So don't do that, Kay.
Yeah, so BP's gonna plant his 2 seeds here. Like
Yeah,
I said,
easiest way is to just buy them a card. Or you can like give them bits of like the exact number of like exactly how much a capture card is. It's good times.
like I said, Neo needs to plant more seeds than BP does, but BP hasn't marked off his square, but I'm pretty sure he has 4. But yeah, he's getting this music notes moon, which I actually forgot existed, because I always think of it as a 2D moon.
This is a great moon, okay?
I mean, yeah, it's okay.
I liked it. It's a nice little room. Neo capturing a taxi just for the heck of it. Just wanted the taxi capture.
Oh look, they both captured that guy at the same time, that's kind of cool. And he's just gonna do scoop clip, what a lad.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, so Metro has a lot of good captures. So if you have a high capture thing going on, going to Metro makes a high capture number much simpler, at least. You know, it's this thing's like just 7 captures probably, like just like really well clumped together. So.
Yeah.
Neo making sure to get some hint arts.
Yep. 800 coins, yeah, that should be more than enough, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, BP noticed that he didn't mark that off. Unless I'm just really dumb. I definitely remember him planting 2 seeds in sand. And now they keep on going into the same area at the same time. It's really strange. BP has 1 extra moon though. So
I see no problems with this.
Yeah. They also need the timer challenge.
Yeah. Neo doing the safe route where you don't have to like try to figure out cycles of bullet bills. BP double checking his capture number. I saw 25. Just by the way, I was able to make that out.
I'm not thinking about the 7 captures that the Jones have to get. Did I say damage?
Oh, BP! Wait, was that intentional? No, that wasn't
Probably
intentional.
not.
No. Okay, so gotta recover here. Sorry if you heard the
Yeah.
cracking of my chair. That was just me leaning back, because I'm a chill dude now. Chill
Pog.
dude. Just gonna use my reclining part of my desk chair. It's pog, pretty nice. I have a gamer chair. It's great. Because I am a gamer.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I'm still very concerned about these timer challenges that they're going to be getting.
It's
Cause
fine.
cause there's 7 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you get 2 in Cascade.
Yeah.
They didn't do Sand Peace,
Right.
so they can't get any there.
Well,
They
they
got
did
2
one.
in Lake.
Yeah, they did 2 in Lake.
They got 1
there's-
in Wood, right? And they get 1 in Day Metro.
Mhm.
So
So it's 6.
yeah, and the 7th one is a Capri
7th is where?
a Capri visit.
Doesn't have to be. There's one in Seaside that you
And
can do.
they're not going to Seaside, they're going to Snow. Because they have 25 regional points Snow on this board. You see my issue?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I do.
Yeah. I mean, Snow finish with a Capri visit, kinda annoying. But BP is the first to leave Metro. And you can get an extra capturing cap as well.
Yeah, there's the power
Power
group.
Goomba.
Although there is a power group area in Wooded. But typically you
The
don't go there.
Moonshard. Yeah, you
Yeah, the
can also
Moonshard's
get
room is the power group room, yeah.
the oh god, what's the actual name of it?
It's the Moonshard room.
No.
Yeah, it's
Capture and
it's like
Snow.
shards in the sky or something like that.
What's it called? What's the actual name of
It's
them?
like something in the sky.
No, sorry.
What?
The 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 capture in Snow.
Typhus.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Anyway, they need to get
You know,
25 here.
like one of my favorite names of a capture. Like one of my favorite enemy names from this game. Like it's a good enemy name. Everyone's like, no, let's not talk about it, even though it's actually like a incredibly clever name. Like,
I don't know, we call them different, obviously,
no, it's a
to
Typhu.
regular lingo terms. We
Look,
haven't
if you
call them
look in the capture book, it literally says the word Typhu as the
Yep,
name of the enemy.
I know.
So
I
it's
just forgot their
Typhu.
name. Anyway, I'm gonna shout at B for not marking off squares after this. But yeah, 25 regionals in Snow is kind of annoying because I'm pretty sure that means you need to go into it like at least one sub-area. Okay, buying the outfit, which makes sense.
I mean, that's not too bad of a thing, because going into a sub-area pretty much is pretty useful in here, considering that, you know, the Typhu is a nice capture to go for. So just go into that room and get some purple coins in that room, and you're fine.
Yeah.
It's a good capture to go.
They're just gonna buy all these outfits.
Why not? It makes sense. It's you know, the more kingdoms you visit, the more of these are available. So it's great. I don't know if they purchased a moon here or not. They're not required to beat this kingdom, so it actually makes no sense
No,
for the moon.
they won't get any moons. It will just waste time doing a moon dump.
Look, here's the thing though. They should
It's
put on the crazy cap costume. They are now on my hit list. Okay, moving on. It's just get.
you have a hit list?
But look, I don't talk about it much. That's it. Doesn't. We will never speak of this again. That's all. And,
Oh
and,
no,
and if you
BP,
never
you're
mention
taking a
it,
guess.
if you look, if you don't mention it to anyone, you won't be added to the hit list. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my god, you also really messing up there.
It's fine. Okay,
That was a
BP.
really good jump though by BP.
Yeah, that's a fun jump. BP, following my advice though of going to the Taifu room to pick up purples. I don't know what Neo is doing. Neo doing some weird routing. He went into I believe he went into like the one sub area, like the one area that Neo doing the same job. The one area that doesn't have like enough purple coins for you to do anything with.
Well, in the shards I think there are like 6. Oh my god. Did you see that warp?
Oh,
Oh
did he
my
do a frame?
god.
Did he do a frame warp?
Look at this.
He did a frame warp.
No, look how tight they are.
Oh, this is great. Yeah. So
Oh
they're
my
both.
god.
All we got right now is backtracking to cap for.
That time difference was literally because of BP dying. Like he lost that.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That
I don't
might
know
cost
why
the race.
Neo has 7 timer challenges marked already. It's weird. Is that ahead of time or something? This is weird. I guess because of the delay and stuff.
Well, yeah, the body's ahead of the stream.
Yep.
Oh my god, this is super close.
It's great. It's great. It's the best. Okay. Neo gonna be finished up with that timer challenge first. It's waiting for their cap to come back so that they can capture this Paragoomba. And time!
Oh my god. Wait, doesn't BP
Wait.
have 28?
Wait, hold on. Is Neo not there
Wait.
yet? What's going on?
Neo.
I thought there was time. Is that time? Is that not time? Trackers?
Did Neo miss a capture? Oh,
Neo didn't get a capture? Oh, that's what Neo gets. Oh my god, Neo.
no. That was so
Okay.
close. That was
Yeah,
insane.
so BP is gonna finish first, I guess then.
Oh my god.
No,
No,
Neo didn't get Big Chomp, but he could have gotten some other things along the way and would have been fine. Big Chomp wasn't required necessarily for the to get 28, especially with us going all the way to snow. It's not like there were some other ones that he could have gone for.
and that is GG's to EP for winning. That was crazy. Oh my god. Those matches were insanely close. Like, oh my god. Neo would have won that by like 2 seconds if he remembered the capture.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's insane.
Yeah.
So, yeah, GG's to BP for finishing in first place of the entire tournament.
And winning the amazing prize of nothing. So good job, BP.
He gets the eternal glory of being the Triple Bingo 2020 tournament winner. But
There is another one.
Yeah, there is an SG Live tournament happening, and that does have a prize pool, I'm pretty sure.
That one does, yes. I believe it has a minimum prize pool. So, and I believe it will be added on to depending on donations and stuff if people want to add to the prize pool themselves.
Alright. Is this where we ask our tracker as Harkos? if they got everything, just to make sure that all the goals are being checked off.
I mean, I saw Neo's looking at 28 captures right here, so
Yeah.
we definitely know captures is fine. I don't really think there's anything I'm really concerned about that they didn't get, because all of it seems pretty straightforward.
I think based on the fact that they both did the cap revisits, I think timer challenges should be okay, but I'd like to just double check, see that everything is there for both runners.
Always a shout out to the trackers. I've been shouting out people that are participating in this race a bunch, but trackers are good people, so yeah. Also, you can see my channel in there. I'm Troy Bathett. You can see me. You can give me a follow. I know Eden doesn't care at all if you follow them or not, but Eden's channel's also there. You can hit it if you want. Runner as well. Is anyone gonna come and chat to give interviews?
Yeah, I think BP is about to join us. He's just setting up. I don't know if Neil will want to interview.
Yeah, Neil wasn't really doing any interviews throughout the tournament, but you know, like, this is the final one, so.
Alright, BP has joined us. GG's
Hello.
on your big W. Congrats.
Yes, congrats.
Thanks. Wait, what happened to my camera? Damn it! Oh. I had the GG Neo screen.
Oh no, we saw it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
we saw
it. I wanted to do that win or lose because we had like the mini Twitter feud, you know, just for memes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So BP, how do you feel about this board?
This board sucked.
it was awful.
Yeah, I as soon as I saw the C, I was like, I don't want to do this because it has 28 captures, 40 regional sand. You saw how badly I routed sand. That was miserable.
Yeah.
And then I also saw the I'll look at 4 hint arts. I'm like, oh, I don't want to forget one, and like, I was just nervous the entire time. So
Yeah,
I'm so glad I got everything, and I rarely ever do a capture check, and I was just like, okay, I think I missed Tropical Wiggler, so I'm gonna like make sure I have enough. And when I saw 25, I panicked a little bit. Then I'm like, okay, wait, what can I do to back this up? I was like, okay, Rocket, Warp, then get the Taifu in Snow, and then Warp in Cascade. I'll have to wait for the timer. I didn't want to have to do that in case like it came down to how it looked like it was coming down, but I was like, all right, it's gonna have to be like this. And oh my god, I was like watching the stream after I was done. I'm like, I thought Neo won, like 100%.
Yeah, so because you were able to keep in mind your captures, you were able to win in it. Because you kept aware of it, I guess. You were able to like individually track it, so that was very well done. Making it so which, you know, doing the right thing of finishing your captures at Cap Kingdom with the Paragoomba. Like, that seemed like the most ideal situation, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, GG's Neo. I want to say, sorry to cut you off, but I really want to say GG's Neo, and you're an amazing bingo player, and I'm just honored to have been able to play you, so thank you.
Yeah. It's actually crazy how this tournament has like played out. Like, I'm what a way to finish it as well. Like, the first match,
really close.
Yeah, the first match there was 20 seconds between you, and then this match I was convinced it was gonna come down to the wire just because I didn't realize that Neo was short on captures. But oh my god, that was insane.
I was fairly confident that we were gonna see a game 3, just based on what was happening in the middle of game 2. I was just this like Neo. I was like sitting here just like Neo might take this. So a game 3, like a legitimate game 3, not like that whatever happened in that semifinals game 3. Like that would have been, you know, like that would have been great. So
yeah, like again, big GGs to you both again, and again, chat. Follow them, please.
I really do want to say that missing nut clip got me so tilted, and it happened twice. I was just like calming my nerves down because I planned my entire route on getting nut clip and then not having it at the Piranha Moon. I was just like, okay, I know exactly how I'm gonna route this wooded, and then especially in game one, I was just like, oh shoot, what do I do now? And then, like you probably saw, I was panicking a little bit with my movement over the cliff's edge. It was very suboptimal. So I'm just really, really glad that I was able to clutch it out, and then especially game one.
Yeah. Game one was close as well. Like you
Oh,
guys,
dude.
like you were behind him, and then you were like practically synced going into the Bowser fight. Like it was crazy. Like
Yeah, I pulled the stream up at loss because I was like looking at the bingo board and I'm like, oh, please tell me Neo is just marking these as he goes along and not at the end of the kingdom. And it turned out he was just marking them as he was going along. So I'm like, okay, I actually have a shot. And then I pulled off like one of the best APC losses of my life. So I made mistakes obviously, but that APC loss, I'm so happy with that. I've never even run all purple coins, so I messed up the route a little bit. But I was so happy with that, and then went into Night Metro, just went back, and yeah.
yeah, APC loss is difficult. Like
Yeah,
it's
those down
really
throws can be
hard.
kind of annoying.
But yeah, all I can say again is just GG, because that was a really, really good matchup, and I really enjoyed commentating.
And some difficult boards to give you as well.
Dude, those were so hard. Oh my god. I was like 90% sure on the first one that I had the proper route that should have won. Like, and I know that sounds controversial because Neo did the other one, and then I saw chat afterwards saying, "All right, it's talking about the other routes." But I'm like, okay, this has so much synergy, and it doesn't go out of the way for anything. So I'm like, I think this is just going to be the play. And even though I made some mistakes, I was able to take it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the first board, there was a definite early finish, and then it was like, oh, is it worth it? Like, and then you obviously had to choose which lines you wanted to do, because there were quite a few options as well. So yeah, it was hard.
I was considering 5 lines, the 3 lines that I did, and then we both shared the top left, bottom right. So I was considering Neo's lines as well, row 2 and column 4. But those were the viable lines. But of those, it was so hard to pick 3 for me. But I'm like, even though this one has 13 goals rather than 12, I think it's the proper choice. And I don't think my game won that one, honestly. I made several routing and stupid mistakes, especially that Death in Sand. I'm so mad at Cappy.
Yeah, that Death in Sand separated you a lot, and then you just managed to catch back up. Like you said, it was crazy.
I routed very well, and the rest of it, except for Wooded, the rest of the match I played as well as I could have asked for.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what else to say. Like, does anyone else have anything left to say about this tournament?
SG Live. That's gonna be
SG Live.
Yeah, more triple bingo months or so.
Yeah, I think SG Live, because that was only really announced recently, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of the bingo players that we've seen in this tournament into it again, and I think it's gonna be great as well. Just because I've had so much fun, just watching all the matches and stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
A big
They're so great.
Yeah, a big thank you to everyone who's organised this tournament, and then the SG Live one next time. Yeah, thank you to all the commentators as well, all the trackers, and all the restreamers, because without us guys and without them, they wouldn't. Thank you everyone who's volunteered as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have anything else to say, Troy or BP, but yeah.
Be sure you follow the commentators and especially the trackers. The trackers are kind of like the unsung heroes of all this. I got one of my games taken from me. Not really, but by a tracker. So be sure to give them the shout out, making sure everybody does their proper goals, and then make sure drop them a follow, as well as the commentators Eden and Troy. So yeah.
Yeah, follow Troy, but only follow me if you really want. Smile. But yeah, thank you everyone again.
Alright, have a good day.
Alright. See you everyone. But yeah. Bye.
Bye.